You got it, right? I don't know.
Look at that, eh? That is pretty sexy. Look at that.
This is man cave heaven.
It's nice though, eh? And it's all mine.
Are you
all
saying
mine.
We bought this house with plans to renovate. Then life got busy and business is booming. Now we're bursting at the seams. It's time to build the dream house, or it's life in the doghouse. For the past 5 months, I've been building my 3,500 square foot dream home. The outside's pretty much done, and we've made a lot of headway on the interior. We just finished putting in my wife Sarah's favorite room, the kitchen.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, no kidding.
And now I get to focus on my area, the basement, or better known as the man cave. I've got a couple great ideas of things to do just for me. The first one is a great home entertainment system, and I'm talking big screen entertainment.
I just want something big and loud.
The other thing I want to do is put in like a personal bathroom, steam room, spa type thing, so at the end of a long day on site or working, I can come home and just relax there. So that should be great. If you're installing a home theater, you have to start planning really early, before the drywall's even up. That way you can run the speaker wires, the cable, the power, and put it all in the right places. Now, even though I watch TV, I'm far from being a techie. So I called Cam, who's a home theater expert, to help me plan it all out and put everything in the right spot.
So we're in the one part of the house that my wife doesn't get too much control over. My idea is to have a good-sized drop-down screen right here.
Yep.
And I want to put an overhead projector back here with, obviously, audio, and I want to feel like I'm there.
Complete theater.
Yeah. So what do we need to run, and where do we need to run it?
Well, we're going to run video cables and control wires for the projector.
And these are what?
It's HDMI cable. So we'll run some Cat 5 cables from the head end to the projector.
And what are they?
They are often used as Ethernet cables.
Confusing, all this stuff.
Too many cables. So that's good to connect to the projector. Speaker wire, obviously, for the front 3 speakers and the subwoofer, and then run 2 speaker wires to the back, and there will be in ceilings, and those will be painted over as well.
Wow. Here goes Sarah's walk-in closet budget.
Talk about paint colors. In this house, because it is so large and it is open concept, all of the rooms do flow into one another. So it's going to be difficult to make sure all of the rooms work together, but also give them their own unique feeling. So here I was thinking even like almost like a slate gray that has a little bit of blue undertone, and then maybe a little bit more neutral, like more of a gray in the family room, but that will work together. So. You want to keep it all the same?
No. I don't want to do one color. I just want the colors to look like they softly blend one into the other.
Yeah.
So if the colors are too drastic, that won't work.
That's what I'm thinking as well. And we don't want to just put up one paint color and have everything feel the same. It has to feel, you know, specifically like the dining room and the family room. And we can do that with paint color, and it would just be a gradual transition from room to room.
That works for me.
Okay.
Adam, my visions of a man cave escape, a kingdom, so to speak, to have to myself, have completely deteriorated into this tiny bathroom in the basement.
Sarah took over?
She pretty much has taken over the entire house. The room in there, that whole canteen area, I've taken over. That's going to be a wicked soapstone steam room shower.
There's going to be a glass door here.
What I'm thinking is just toilets going here. Where you are, I want to have a nice big bench made of soapstone.
Over here, we're going to do this sink cabinet kind of thing with a big soapstone sink there. It's going to be awesome.
We have to drill a couple of holes through the wall here. We got to core a 4-inch here for shower supply lines. We got to do the same over there because there's going to be a steam unit right under the bench here.
We're going to use the sheet concrete.
We're going to use water because now we're inside, and the water's going to do 2 things. It's going to keep the bit cool, and it's also going to keep the dust down. It's my doghouse right here.
The doghouse.
It's the doghouse.
With most of the house close to being done, Sarah and Rebecca are well on their way to having everything furnished in the way that they like. So I've descended to the basement where I can build myself a man cave.
This is the doghouse right here, so I want to make it as nice as possible.
I'm planning a 109-inch home theater drop-down screen, and perhaps my favorite part, the Soapstone steam room.
Okay, where's the other plate, little buddy?
Framing the steam room is pretty simple. We build a 2x4 structure using treated wood so we prevent any future moisture damage.
You snapped the head, didn't you? That's awesome.
Round 2. Just go in quick and then stop. You don't have to actually suck the wood down to the floor with it.
Okay.
So you don't have to try and over-torque it. The whole idea when you're screwing plates like this into a basement, same as with the basement walls, is to stop it from moving laterally. That's why you don't need to torque them to snap them in half. Good job.
Once we're done the framing, we're ready to put in the mixing valve.
Getting ready for a lovely steam bath. You know when you get in the shower and you see there's a mixing valve and the shower head and the tester at the bottom? Well, this is basically the guts that's in behind the wall. It's the mixing valve. And it's critically important that you put it in the right way.
Yeah.
If you put it in upside down,
You go hotter.
it lets a cold air in, it's not good. So you can see here, clearly marked, up, even says it on the back, up. It's pretty important before you solder that you get as much of the oxidization off as you can,
Why is that?
because otherwise the solder won't actually stick to the copper, it'll stick to the oxidization. This stuff here is an acid paste. Does two things. It cleans it,
Okay.
but also acts as a transporting agent. So when we heat this up and put the solder on, this will actually suck that solder into the joint. The solder will replace the paste, rid of the oxidization, give us a nice clean joint that won't leak. Okay. We'll pop this into place here. So there you go. Whoa. You just want to heat the joint. Don't heat up right where you're soldering. Heat up away from the joint so it'll draw the solder in. Yeah, it just sucks it in. Right in the joint. There we go. Oh, be careful you don't melt this now. Just fire your heat away from it. There you go. Okay.
Soldering was good, I liked it. It was cool the way that the flame actually pulled the solder into the pipe and everything got wrapped around.
Maybe Sam needs an apprentice.
What are you saying?
That was good.
As a designer for Sarah and Bryan, I'm in charge of finding a paint scheme that will work for both of them throughout the entire house. Generally, Sarah leans towards paler colors, more muted tones, but I tend to be the opposite and want things dramatic and add the color there, but both things work.
We want it to be very neutral, very sort of calming throughout the house. Also more blues and greens and sort of natural earth tones as opposed to any like bright reds or things like that. So hopefully Rebecca can kind of steer us in the right direction so we don't make any huge mistakes.
So I've got all the colors picked for the house. The main floor and the second floor are all muted, nice soft neutrals. The only color that I'm not 100% sure about is Quentin's room, their son. I went a little bit brighter there, a bit more vibrant, so I'm hoping that it's something Sarah will like, but I guess we'll see.
So it's good.
So Bryan left Josh and I to finish drywalling this steam room. We're using the fiberglass blower that we use throughout the house. It's a good product, but it's super, super heavy. It's not gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be more finicky than anything. We're working in such a small space with big board, but we'll make it work.
I just hope Bryan doesn't ask to see this footage later today.
It isn't waterproof, so that's why we are going to be applying the waterproof membrane everywhere to make sure that the whole room is completely sealed.
I think I'm getting the hang of this stuff. I'm gonna make a career out of this. Get the grooves out.
While Adam and Josh finish waterproofing the steam room, I'm gonna go see Cam and see what kind of toys he's got for the home theater.
This is the stuff now that you expect to put in the house, right?
Yeah. These are the front speakers we're thinking about putting in.
It's got a bit of sub in it too, I guess.
Oh yeah, lots of bass.
Beautiful. This is probably...
That is the rear speaker for the surround sound in the basement. So this goes flush with the ceiling, but the speaker actually is tilted like 15 degrees inside.
See, I was picturing this kind of flushed within, but this is awesome. And this, I'm guessing, this is the remote?
So you can control the lighting in your basement and turn the theater on and off.
Is there something in here that can like lift me off the couch and carry me to bed?
That's
usually I fall asleep. Okay, and what about the screen?
This is a ceiling recess screen we have in here.
Can I see it?
You can.
There it is. Is this the same size as the screen that's
This
going in?
is slightly larger. This is 120 inch. Yours is 106.
I was thinking I want the 120. Actually, no, that's massive. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Take it easy.
The last few days have been great. I've been building my own space down in the basement. We made a good start on the steam room, and the home theater system is ordered, paid for, and it's on the way. But before I sit down and watch a movie, I need to get some soapstone.
This was just delivered today. It's soapstone. They literally mined it over the past couple of days. This is the stone for my my man cave steam bath. It's completely impervious to water. That's beautiful. And it's all mine. Hey, Sarah. Sarah. You got it, right? I don't know. I think so.
That's a sink?
Wow, that is my sink.
There's nothing girly about this. It's a hunk of stone.
Bryan's man cave is really his domain. I've totally left that room up to him. There are so many other decisions to be made in the house. There's paint going up on the walls. There's decisions that Rebecca needs from me. So I've left the man cave up to Bryan, and we'll see what happens.
So we're down in the basement in the one room of the house that's actually mine, in the man cave in the steam room here. So I'm pretty excited today because Paul is here to help me install all the soapstone for the bathroom. The whole floor is going to be solid slabs that are actually going to be formed on a CNC machine, so they'll all run to the drain.
We're good? We're good.
The walls are going to be solid slabs up to 42 inches, I think, by 24 wide. All right, that is a heavy slab. Yeah, that one's stuck. Whew, I'm tired. This is starting to look great, Paul.
Thank you.
The grout we're using is an epoxy resin, which is especially good in damp areas. But what's really important about the process is that you take the sanded dust of the soapstone and you mix it in with the grout. This makes it totally water and stain-proof, which is pretty important in a steam room.
Well, it's a lot of fun sanding it
For
out.
now.
Adam, I got all the measurements here for all the electronics that we're going to put in the cabinet in the basement theater.
With the steam room almost done, I can get to work building a cabinet to put all the home theater equipment in. It's a pretty simple entertainment center made from MDF and a bit of Adam's hard labor.
But that's basically the front of the cabinet.
Aw, man.
Blue and just, there you go. Both of us together. Tacked in nice and square here. A strong cabinet. Here, I'll go backwards, Adam.
No, it's fine.
I don't want to crush you. It may be too tempting.
If it doesn't fit, I quit.
Promise?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to pull the baseboard off.
Who's Cam?
The good news is that the cabinet fit.
I'll just get Chris to prime it painted. I got the doors upstairs.
Yeah.
Soapstone countertop.
That'd be nice. You know what, though? How much does that screen come down?
The bad news is that the screen would end up hitting the soapstone countertop I planned to put on top of it.
This is called custom cabinet remodification.
That's a good door.
It's a low riser.
Oh, yeah.
If that means we can see more TV.
Perfect. That's all you need.
As a designer, I pick colors based on what I think the person would like in their home and the feeling that they're going for. You know, I try to take into account the bigger picture and the feeling they want in their home. I think it looks great. I'm happy with the way it turned out. So, Quentin's bedroom. Okay, so this is the color you're not sure about, Quentin's room. So what don't you like about it?
I hate the shade of it.
Sarah came in to see the paint color for the first time. I showed her a paint chip. You know, she was okay with it on the paint chip, but once it's up, you know, a lot of people react to it differently, and she doesn't like it. I promise you it will work. There's nothing on the walls, there's no bedding, there's no flooring, there's nothing up here. Once that happens, this color will not feel like that.
I just thought it was too bright, too limey, just not suitable.
Hang on, what's happening in here now?
Well, Sarah doesn't like this color, so we're just discussing it.
It's fine.
We're covering a lot of this. Let's leave it for now.
Okay, paint is a simple thing, and I didn't walk in here and say, that's a good color. I walked in here and was like, yuck.
I think it's gonna be great, but you know, if she wants to change it in the end, that's her decision as the homeowner, so. I do feel like maybe we should leave it.
We can repaint it
And if
after
you don't like it, you can repaint it.
Well, then we'll ask Quentin when he comes. What do you think?
The man cave is almost done. The steam room is tiled and the home theater is almost ready for its big premiere.
Oh, look at that.
I still have quite a few last-minute things to do, and of course there's still one important decision for Quentin to make about the color of his room.
What do you think? Quentin, this is going to be your bedroom. You have to tell Mommy, do you like it?
Yes.
Because you're going to have to sleep in this room every night. Is this the color you want? You sure? I guess you've got the last say then, don't you?
It's his bedroom, and he sacrificed a lot as well over these last couple of months, so the green will stay.
To finish off my cabinet, I'm putting on a soapstone countertop, and to darken that up and give it a really nice, rich look, I'm putting on a coat of tung oil.
That's nice.
You put it on, wipe it off.
Look at that, eh?
What? This has got to be more than 150 pounds.
So here's where it becomes a little tricky.
Yeah, with the fingers. Yeah. Okay, what do we do here, Paul?
We improvise.
Okay. You got that?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it's great.
Beauty. We'll show you the fun zone.
The fun zone?
The fun zone. Let's see, we got the speakers in here.
Okay.
The projector's going right up here. So we got all that stuff put in there, all the wires.
Now, does the projector hang down, or
Yeah,
is it
the
like
projector will hang
flush
right in
mount?
front of that bulkhead. This whole cabinet's gonna go against a wall.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Adam and I built this.
Oh, wow.
What do you think of that?
Nice. This is the soapstone that you're talking about, right?
It is.
It looks beautiful.
And then this guy
There
When
it
we're
is.
sitting there, we hit the remote. That's going to dim the lights, bring the screen down.
It's big.
It's not that, if you're sitting back there, it doesn't look that big.
If you're across the street, it's not that big. The screen's a bit excessive. Come on.
No, it's not.
So let's see this room.
Check it out. The cave of the man. What do you think?
It's manly. I don't know.
We'll never leave the seat up.
That's a urinal. Bryan.
This is the man cave. Disgusting.
Do we need a urinal?
Everybody's had somebody, their wife or somebody, complain about leaving the seat up, right?
Yes.
There's no need to ever lift the seat in the man cave. Check out the sink.
That's gross. This is different.
This is just one solid chunk of soapstone. Check this baby out. Isn't that awesome?
That is cool.
This guy over here, this is just a bench I made out of, it was 6 different pieces. It's hiding the steam unit underneath. Because the steam unit is for the best part.
Oh,
Check this
here it
out.
is.
Look at that solid glass panel door. You can't hear any screaming through it. Perfect.
This is huge in here.
Isn't it amazing?
It's still a normal shower as well, right?
Totally, yeah. Shower head's right up there. The rough and handle's there.
This is a cool room. Definitely man cave.
If you're lucky, I'll give you a key for the door. Hey, buddy. You brought, what'd you bring me? You brought me a donut? Yes. If it were up to you, what color would you paint this room?
Blue.
Blue. What color would you paint Mommy and Daddy's?
Pink.
Okay. What color would you paint your bedroom?
A rainbow. Every color.
Every color?
Yes.